The drums are beating louder today than at any time for Joe Biden to face impeachment from being the 46th president of the United States. Long overdue, some would say. You see, with each passing day, there's more evidence, more, of criminal activity that engulfs many members of the Biden family. And many of you are of the impression that Hunter Biden is the epicenter of the widening scandal. But, my friends, that is not the case. The focal point of the Biden corruption is Joe Biden himself. He's the one that's been running the scams and the extortion routines for years. And when he finally became vice president, his drug-addled son Hunter and his corrupt brother Jim were by then well-trained in the art of strong-arming foreign nationals and foreign governments out of millions of dollars. And it seems every day there's more to the story. This week we've learned that Devin Archer, Hunter's longtime friend and business partner, is ready to appear in front of Congress. And Miranda Devine of the New York Post, who was instrumental in breaking the original Hunter laptop story in October of 2020, is the tip of the spear for truth again this week as she turns over piles of Biden manure and is discovering the truth every step of the way. Careful what you step in. I'll get to her comments in a moment, but I want to start with one of the smartest people I heard while I was growing up. A man who made his mark in his millions, making me and a whole lot of other people laugh about the 7 dirty words and much more, but a man who was very good at his job because he could see the truth. Very smart. And then he would make fun of the truth. Here's a more sober, a more honest moment from many years ago, but man, did he call it right about what's going on in this country today. That's right, George Carlin had it figured out decades ago. We're not in charge of anything, he postulated, and really, listen to this, and you tell me if he sounds wrong. Go.
In education sucks, and it's the same reason that it will never, ever, ever be fixed. It's never going to get any better. Don't look for it. Be happy with what you got. Because the owners of this country don't want that. I'm talking about the real owners now. The real owners, the big wealthy business interests that control things and make all the important decisions. Forget the politicians. The politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom of choice. You don't. You have no choice. You have owners. They own you. They own everything. They own all the important land. They own and control the corporations. They've long since bought and paid for the Senate, the Congress, the state houses, the city halls. They got the judges in their back pockets. And they own all the big media companies, so they control just about all of the news and information you get to hear. They got you by the balls. They spend billions of dollars every year lobbying to get what they want. Well, we know what they want. They want more for themselves and less for everybody else. But I'll tell you what they don't want. They don't want a population of citizens capable of critical thinking. They don't want well-informed, well-educated people capable of critical thinking. They're not interested in that. That doesn't help them. That's against their interest. That's right.
That's against their interest. They don't want a well-educated populace that knows what they're up to, that can vote accordingly. No, they want a bunch of moronic robots staring at their cell phones and drooling everywhere. This whole thing is an illusion of self-government unless and until we can get real people back in charge. I'm still an optimist that believes that it's possible that it can still happen, so don't give up. But I thought that was an important way to shed light on this day.